Guys, so today we're going to be looking at more petty revenge stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Going to invite unwanted guests to our wedding after we already said no. Watch this. This was a few years back, but it's still a goodie. I wasn't on speaking terms with one of my brothers, and for a good reason. He tried to start a fist fight with my now husband, and his wife threatened to shoot me. Well, that's definitely a good reason to cut someone off. At the time, we were engaged, and I made it clear to both my brother and the rest of the family he wasn't invited to the wedding. However, my mother took it upon herself to reach out and say she talked with him, and he and his wife promised to behave. I reminded her he was absolutely not invited. She had no right to do that, and she needed to call him back and make that known. Her response, "But he's your brother," and to think of the family. To make matters worse, we were receiving a lot of pressure to pay for an open bar, and we don't even drink ourselves, as well as pay for a bigger venue, even though we wanted a small and more intimate wedding. Where was this pressure coming from? Why none other than my alcoholic mother who wanted to invite a bunch of relatives I've never met and take advantage of an open bar? Now here comes the fun part. I was at my wit's end with all the family drama. So on Monday evening, a couple months before the wedding, the following conversation took place. "What are you doing tomorrow?" "Me." "Hang out with you." "Why?" "Now husband." "Want to get married?" "Me." "Are you serious?" "Hell yeah, now husband." And we did. We eloped with just us and a couple of friends that offered to officiate the wedding that Tuesday evening. We saved thousands upon thousands of dollars, didn't have to deal with all the drama, and had our small and intimate wedding that we wanted. Honestly, I wish we had done this to begin with. However, my mother lost her shit. Posted all over Facebook seeking pity about not being at her daughter's wedding and how I could do that to her, etc, etc. Funny how she didn't mention any of the above details in her post and made it all about her once and woe is me. Even more funny is we would have had the wedding if she would have respected our decisions. So no, you don't get to invite unwanted guests, make more demands, or get to go to our wedding. So good. The mum was like, "I can't believe you're doing this to me. I'm a victim. I didn't do anything." Hell yeah. Good on this person. Seriously, that's all you need. All you need is people that enjoy your company at your wedding. For Asians, for sure, your parents will definitely want you to invite everyone, every relative they know, every single one. Even if you guys are not good, they have to be invited. Toxic, I know, toxic, but whew, time to break the cycle. Honestly, I don't even want a wedding. I feel like that's so bad to say, but my parents also say that's okay. You know, I remember telling them, I'm like, I don't want a wedding. Seriously, weddings are hard work. Okay, if he wants one, then he better be the one to do everything. Seriously, because I don't want one. But if you want one, sure, but you do everything. Because I'm just trying to save us the trouble and money. But if you want to spend money on a wedding, then that's up to you. Sure thing. I was 30-something and a 40-something was in front of me in the supermarket, 10 items or less line. She had like 15 or 20 items, and I pointed out she was in the wrong line. She brushed me off and said, "It's just a little longer wait." Her 2 children start bringing items up and going back out for more. I'm pissed off, and so are those behind me. By the time the family is finished hunting and gathering enough to fill a cart, she looks at me and says, "It wasn't so bad, was it?" Even the cashier was annoyed. I pay for my 5 items and see them loading the multiple bags in the trunk. I wait as they get in their car and park directly behind them. About 30 seconds go by and I hear her horn toot. I wave at them. A very long minute ticks past. She gets out and walks to me and says, "We need to leave. Can you move?" I said, "No, I can't, sorry." She starts getting irritated and I cut her off by saying, "It's just a little longer wait." She then realizes I was behind her in line. I said, "I guess my car isn't done sitting in the park. You're gonna have to wait for me to be finished." She went back to her car and I felt so satisfied as I sat for 7 minutes. She came out again, twice, and I rolled up the window on her and just played on my phone. It was annoying yet awesome to watch the seconds slowly creep. I felt quite vindicated when her tone got angry. After a good 8 minutes total, I let her leave with a smile on my face. Come on. I love it. Seriously, I love it. I love it when people are petty. So how do you like waiting? It wasn't that bad, was it? Sometimes revenge happens on its own. Happened 20 years ago. My brother has always helped himself to my stuff, money, clothes, etc. I had a beautiful pair of Timberland shoes that I kept at my family cottage in my bedroom that went missing. I asked him about them and he claimed to know nothing about them. A few months later, I'm at my mother's house for Christmas dinner when my brother walks in the door wearing my shoes. "Oh, are these yours?" he asked innocently. "I'll drop them off next week." "You know goddamn well they're mine. You will never spend money on quality shoes." My mother jumped in. "Oh, he just took them by mistake. It was an accident. He'll bring them by." Fast forward a few hours and I feign feeling sick and whisper to my wife, "Let's go." She nods. As I'm walking out the door, I quickly grab my shoes and we get to the car, then drive home. My phone is ringing. My mom is furious. He had to go home in my pink slippers. I start laughing. "It's not funny," she yells. By the way, I live in Winnipeg and it was a nasty winter last night. He had to scrape the ice off the windshield of his car while wearing my slippers. I think it's hilarious. I laugh even harder. Please tell me you got a picture. She hangs up on me. We have another family get together a couple days later. There's a fair bit of tension except for me. I break the ice at the table by asking out loud, so did you remember to bring Mom's pink slippers? I mean, perfect. She was their shoes, so yeah. Good for them that they got it back, because I just know if they didn't get it back, they would not get it back. Oh man, that's actually so good. A video would have been nice, right? They should have been to the mum, you should have videoed him. That would have been a good memory, you know? So he can remember not to steal someone else's things anymore. I left a fake note saying, sorry, I spilled coffee on your stuff, after someone claimed all the best seats at a cafe. So the gist is in the title, but here's what happened. I was trying to find a table at this packed coffee shop near my apartment, the kind of place that always has people hovering for seats. After doing a few laps, I noticed one guy had taken over 3 prime spots near the window with his stuff, laptop, notebook, coffee, and even a second chair for his bag. After a good 15 minutes of circling, I finally found a tiny spot in the corner. Irritated at the sheer audacity, I left a little note on his chair that said, sorry if I spilled coffee on your stuff, but you probably won't notice the stain. When I got back after a quick errand, I saw the guy frantically inspecting his things, looking super annoyed and talking to someone on his phone. No clue who he was venting to, but I kind of feel for them having to listen to him. How good! Why do you need 3 spots when you're sitting in a cafe? Selfish. Greedy. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!